Hey guys! Okay, so I am back again this week with the next makeup tutorial for you guys. I really hope you enjoyed last week's and I hope you love this one just as much if you did like the last one. This tutorial was inspired by Cleopatra, or just Egyptian makeup in general as a whole. Playing with the two colors, the turquoise and the gold color that I use in the tutorial, which is also on my eyes now, and you will see if you watch the video, that I was just playing with them and I kind of realized, I was like, hey, you know, these kind of look like Cleopatra-ish color. Cleopatra-ish. It's not really a word, but Cleopatra-ish. Okay, kind of a toned down version of the stereotypical Egyptian Cleopatra makeup. A lot of times it's really heavy and you can see like harsh lines and there's just a lot of sharpness to it. And while it's beautiful and really fun to wear maybe on a really daring night out or for a costume, what about for your everyday look? And a lot of us are kind of afraid to wear those bright colors like blue eyeshadow. We usually tend to avoid them because of the fact that we don't want to recreate anything that's like an 80s disaster, right? You feel me here? I just created a very toned down, wearable look for you to be able to wear an Egyptian inspired makeup, but something that you can wear in your everyday life. So I hope you guys love it. And if you do, you should totally thumbs it up and subscribe or comment down below and let me know what you thought about it there. So, yep. That's pretty much it. I'll get straight into the video. Hope you guys like it. Comment if you love it. Let me know if you enjoy this. And okay guys, hope you like the video and let's just go into it. Okay, here you go. Bye. Here I'm using a eyeshadow base by NYX and it is in the color white. If you don't have this same one, then if you have a light colored concealer or if you have any other primer that you prefer to use, then you can use that. And I'm just going to pat this in onto my lid and bring it all the way up to my brow bone. With my finger, I'm not using a brush here. If you want to use a brush, you can, but for primers, I tend to just use my hands. And I'm also going to apply this to my lower lash line. The next product I'm going to be using is by Maybelline, and it is the color Turquoise Glass. It's one of their little $3 eyeshadows you can get at Walmart or CVS. And I'm using an e.l.f. blush, eyeshadow brush here, and I'm just going to pat this in onto my lid. And I'm going to take it up just a little bit into my crease. Nothing too dramatic though, because we will be using a highlighter color later, and there's going to be a lot of other colors still to come in. Here I'm using an eyeshadow by Kiko and a blending brush, and I'm just going to take this as my highlighter color and I'm going to take it into my crease to soften up the blue shadow and blend it up a little bit. And I'm also going to take it up to my brow bone, and this is my overall effect for my highlight. If you don't have this color, any warm toned highlighter will work. Not really a white one, that's going to tend to wash out the colors a lot, so I'm using a warm shadow here. I'm also going to go back to the white eyeshadow base that I had used earlier and taking an eyeliner brush. I am going to create a line starting about halfway under my lower lash line and drag it out, almost creating a cat eye just in the outer corner. And also after I've done this, I'm going to take my finger and I'm going to blend in that's where I started it at and just kind of soften up that line so that way it isn't such like this is where it starts and this is where it ends look. Then I'm going to take that same turquoise eyeshadow and the same eyeliner brush, and I am going to then pat this over that white line I created. If you want it to be a more dramatic effect, then you can take the line out further. Here, like I said, the look is meant to be more of a toned down idea of Cleopatra makeup, so it's not going to be so heavy, I guess would be the word to use. Then after that, I'm going to take that white eyeshadow base again, and I am going to take the same eyeliner brush, and then I'm going to create a line on top of my upper lash line, just as if I'm applying gel liner or even a liquid liner, and I'm just going to create a line that goes from the inner part of my eye to the outer corner of my eye. Then after I've created that part, I'm going to go back into the outer corner of my eye, and then I'm going to finish connecting a line that blends out as well, finishing that whole winged liner effect. Then I'm using an eyeshadow here by Bella Cosmetics, and it is in the color Carnival. I'm then going to take this color with the same eyeliner brush I'd been using before, and I'm going to pat this over that white line I created on top. And if you don't have this color exactly, any gold or even a bronze tone would work really well. Just something that's bright and that's going to bring this whole look together. The next product I'm using is by NYX, and it's the Wonder Pencil, and it is in light. And I am just going to apply this to my waterline. If you don't have this, you could use a white eyeliner or any nude colored eyeliner that you want to use. Because I'm making this a more toned down version of that Egyptian styled makeup, I am using a light color here because I felt like it helped soften up the overall look instead of a black shadow. And that was my phone, so sorry if you heard that. And here I forgot to film what lashes I was using, but these are just some corner lashes by Ardell, and I'm just going to apply these to the outer parts of my eye. They're just going to help create that little look of Egyptian makeup. And here I'm using Stila's Stale Day Waterproof Eyeliner in black. And I'm going to create a thin line in between the two colors that I had winged out earlier. And after I've done that, I'm going to go onto my top lash line, and I'm going to use this to cover up the lashes I had applied. If you don't choose to not wear eyelashes with that, that's fine. You can just make that line a little bit thicker there, and it'll still give you the same effect. Then I'm going to go back in on that winged line, and I'm going to thicken it up so that way it is all even. And I love how it breaks up the two colors. After that, I'm going to take that warm highlighter color I'd used earlier and the same blending brush, and I'm just going to put this into the inner corner of my eye and blend it halfway underneath my lower lash line to blend in with the blue shadow. And then I'm going to go in again with that white eyeshadow base, and I am going to apply this in the inner corner of my eye, creating a cat eye effect. And after I've done this, I'm going to take that same color that we used earlier, the Carnival color by Bella, and I'm going to pat this in over that white line as well. Next step is lashes. Here I'm using my favorite mascara by Revlon, and I'm just going to apply my mascara as usual. I also forgot to film my brows for this tutorial. If you'd like to see that, let me know and I will do a separate video for that in the future. Here my foundation is Tarte Amazonian Clay. This is my everyday foundation that I use, and I'm using an optical blurring brush by Urban Decay. After this step is blush. Here I'm using NYX blush with the color Copper and a MAC blush brush or bronzing brush. I'm just going to apply this to the apples of my cheeks and blend it down a little bit, and that's pretty much it for blush. Next is lips. I'm using Revlon Just Blitten Lip Stain in the color Precious. And I'm just going to apply this to my lips, and after that, the look is completely done. Let me know how you guys feel about it in the comments below, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. Bye, guys. And here is a really bad attempt at Walk Like an Egyptian, which I forgot about halfway through how it was done. Bye!